Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. XRP investors, what am I even talking about? The launch is about to happen. This will rapidly become one of the biggest moves for XRP, the entire catalyst, even if I am mentioning R, L, U, S, and D at the moment. Additionally, the timing of all of these triggers is currently lining up precisely. Is hitting its mark precisely. Because of this, I firmly believe that XRP holders are currently presented with a tremendous opportunity, while many fail to recognize its significance. Consequently, following that massive sell-off, the market as a whole has undeniably exploded in the past day. Looking at the top gainers over the previous 24 hours reveals that XRP is nearly at $2.50, a gain of nearly 6% today. In the top 100 for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has been around $100,000, while Ethereum has been hovering around $4,000. All things considered, we are simply witnessing some fantastic games. Avi is excelling. Chainlinks are performing admirably. Not surprisingly, many DeFi projects and DEXs appear to be thriving at the moment. Shops are once again a thing. Trading is going on. DeFi is being investigated. They are on the lookout for ways to generate passive income. However, if we narrow our focus to the top 500, we may still see impressive growth in every category. It seems like there are some major changes taking on in the area. We'll be completely forthright here. As Bitcoin's dominance continues to decline and the cryptocurrency does really wake up, the old coin market as a whole is doomed to experience far greater movements in the coming weeks. However, we will quickly examine XRP because the volume of trades is still significantly lower than in earlier time periods. Since it has dropped by almost half, I would want to see a lot more people buying XRP. We'll likely notice it once our USD makes its big debut. For now, all we can do is wait, right? There's a time bomb there, ready to go off at any second. Look at the big picture, though, and you can see that we nearly erased the entire move below $2. I'm starting to believe that another huge move to the upside is on the horizon. Plus, what's so bizarre about this latest decline to nearly $2 during this current decline, which is insane, over 100 million XRP were purchased, all due to whale activity, and I believe we hit $1.92 on certain exchanges. Institutional investors are also purchasing XRP, as far as I am aware. The research that we have been conducting has led us to this conclusion. There is undeniably institutional interest in XRP. There is certainly a retail emphasis. I also believe this will go on indefinitely. In order to keep expanding. Since reputable crypto released 2 charts, let's get down to brass tacks and discuss them. This one, which we did discuss extensively, was the first, This dealt with the fact that XRP had essentially finished the initial section of the Wave 5 framework. This has been going on since the days when XRP was priced at about $1.27, and he anticipated that it would reach $2. It was believed that it would wake down lower. You have to understand that TA is not some sort of fairy tale in which all your problems magically disappear. He had us hitting $3 and then selling off, for instance. It bears repeating that no one can, in all honesty, forecast this market with 100% accuracy. However, XRP is beginning to exhibit a pleasant little impulsive upward movement as it recovers from its recent low of $2.92. What respectable crypto is hoping for with XRP is probably the most likely shift that will occur, in my opinion. He thinks we'll flush a bit more, so we should see a good move to roughly $2.90, or at least retest the highs around $2.90, and we'll definitely talk more about this later on. He actually predicts that on the chart, and then he chops to the negative objective of about $2 before we ultimately go up. Now, I know what you're thinking, how can we possibly go back to $2 or something? Well, that's because we're basically consolidating and cutting, which is creating liquidity and volume, which will ultimately push us higher. I, too, along with other trustworthy cryptos, anticipate this happening somewhere around the month's conclusion. Again, the reason I anticipate that is because RLUSD is now available. Its launch is right around the corner. The Digital Pound Foundation is here, alright. As CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed yesterday, Ripple, a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, has reached a major milestone with the approval of its Roust stablecoin from the New York Department of Financial Services. This approval allows Ripple to list the stablecoins on partner exchanges, which they intend to launch soon. Listen up, they're getting ready right now. After receiving the green light from the authorities, it is now formally prepared for launch. Plus, it's quite bizarre that everything has fallen into place so precisely within the allotted time is, to be honest, very bizarre. Why am I saying that? I mean, come on, take a look at the current situation. The next month is going to be absolutely insane for XRP. We are working on approving Ariel Roust. It will soon be launched. Gary Gensler then resigns in January. The case seems to be handled correctly. It would be best if we could forget about that. Consider the impending events for XRP and Ripple in the first quarter of 2025, when a professional crypto administrator is advancing utility projects in the US and, given that Ripple is a US-based company, is obtaining regulatory approval for their stablecoin. This approval is primarily focused on institutions and institutional defiance. I predict that XRP will have a tremendous run-up this cycle and that adoption will increase rapidly. I don't see the all-time high as marking the final chapter. To the tune of $5 to $7, please. It's going to be at least $10. Once again, we need to keep an eye on the market and act accordingly when trading it, because the market essentially gives us the way forward. However, at this exact moment, the opportunity cost associated with XRP seems to be substantial. It seems to me that utility projects are bound for great success, given the current state of affairs in this area. I say this because the current state of affairs in the US market is laying the groundwork. This paves the way for these utility goods to be used and adopted in the US in the future. In light of that, let's examine the situation. We have already begun minting stablecoins for our USD, and more than 4 million ROUSD have been sent. A few of these tests appear to be nearing completion. Your time spent viewing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.